friends, welcome. This is my friend Cloud, and we're going to also invite a few other friends later. I'm going to show you how to hide the knots on some of your wigs. This is a T-part wig, so we're going to do the concealer and eyeshadow on her. I'm also going to bring in some powder that we can try, as well as a lace spray. So you can kind of see the difference in all of those and how they work. And you can choose what might be best for you and those not. So what I did was I flipped the cap inside out on my head. As you can see, this is the inside of the cap. What I'm going to do is take my concealer, the concealer that I use for my makeup on my face, and I'm just going to take a little bit and kind of go right down that hairline on the inside of the cap. Just like that. And then you can also do a little bit around the hairline here. So exciting! What you'll do is you'll just kind of gently take your finger and kind of smother that in that lace. I'm going to take this off and flip it back over and put it on our good old mannequin head the right way. And then I just take my finger and I kind of dab that concealer to make sure that it's really in that lace and it's not kind of sticking to any of the hair or anything. I already see that this is looking very much more natural. I really want to make it more skin-like, scalp-like. I'm just going to take my lightest eyeshadow here that I think matches my skin tone with my brush, and all I'm going to do is dab right down that hairline. And there we have it. So you can see that it hid a lot of the knots and it looks way more natural. So if I were to put this on my head, which I'll show you in a second, it's gonna look that much better. And here she is, al natural. All right, so now we have, this is my friend Naomi, and she has a dark root, but say I wanted to cover this and hide the knots a little bit more, so we're going to use this powder, and basically it's got the color that you can choose. There's different colors, and then in the bottom is the sponge that you use, right? So you want to figure out where you want to part it, and we could even go and like split the hair or part the hair and do different sections. And then what you'll do is you'll just take the powder, find your part, and just dab-a-roo. And like I said, there's so many different colors of these powders, so you really could do a lot of different wigs based on the color scalp that you're going for, or how you're trying to hide those knots, what you're trying to do with them. And then you could just keep parting all over until you get that desired look that you're going for. So this is Naomi, and we did a little bit. I didn't do a ton of her crown. I could always do more. I kind of just did like this middle part area, but you can even tell like just that from like that. So you can see a lot of the knots there versus when I part it here. Do you see how much more camouflage that is? Oh, I love her. She's so pretty. Okay, now on to the lace spray. The spray we're going to use, it's by Eben, and the color is neutral beige. Now this is a crown that I'm going to do it on. This is Katrina. So I wanted to show you kind of what she looks like now, the inside. What her knots look like, and let's get to spraying. Okay, so I put a towel around her just to protect any other hair. I don't want it to get covered in the lace. I flipped her inside out and then tucked as much as I could of the hair underneath. So I'm going to shake the can, and then it says spray 1 to 3 inches, just a light spray. Now we're going to let it air dry. I will say that this smells freaking amazing. I was actually quite surprised. I thought it was going to smell like chemically, but it's almost like it has a perfumey smell. It's amazing. Before I try her on, I just wanted to show you what they look like now. So it looks like it did a pretty decent job of camouflaging those. And then that's the inside. So let's try her on. I didn't get like right around here because I was a little scared. But you can tell like in the back where I did spray it, it looks very, very more camouflage. So then what I would do is like right here, again, I would take just that light eyeshadow and just kind of dab that right on those knots in the very front to kind of hide those ones around there. That's all, folks.